Few mysteries have captivated the world quite like the saga of the Mary Celeste. A seemingly abandoned vessel, adrift and eerily silent, her spectral presence has haunted nautical history for over a century. This is the story of the Mary Celeste, a ghost ship whose secrets remain locked in the annals of time. On December 4, 1872, the Dei Gratia, a British brigantine, spotted the Mary Celeste drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic. The ship, appearing seaworthy, sailed on, unmanned, and seemingly abandoned. Captain David Morehouse of the Dei Gratia, recognizing the vessel, knew something was amiss. Morehouse dispatched a boarding party, their hearts pounding with a mixture of apprehension and curiosity. What they found aboard the Mary Celeste was beyond unsettling. The discovery of the Mary Celeste sent shockwaves through the maritime world. Whispers of piracy, mutiny, and even sea monsters filled the taverns and docks as sailors exchanged theories about the ship's fate. Despite intense scrutiny and numerous investigations, the truth behind the Mary Celeste's abandonment remained elusive. Our story begins amidst the bustling shipyards of Spencer Island, Nova Scotia, where in 1860, a sturdy merchant brigantine first took shape. Christened the Amazon, this vessel was built with the finest timber and crafted by skilled hands. From the moment her keel was laid, the Amazon seemed to attract a strange aura of misfortune. One unsettling incident involved the sudden death of her first captain, who died mysteriously before ever setting foot on her deck. Despite these ominous signs, the Amazon was launched in 1861, her future seemingly bright, yet shadowed by an unspoken sense of foreboding. In 1868, the Amazon was severely damaged in a collision off the coast of Nova Scotia. Salvaged and repaired, she was sold once more, her name changed to the now infamous Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste found herself under new ownership, purchased by a consortium of New York businessmen led by James Winchester. Winchester, a seasoned sea captain, saw potential in the sturdy brigantine and invested heavily in her refurbishment. Winchester assembled a crew, placing his trust in Captain Benjamin Briggs, a highly respected mariner with an impeccable record. Briggs, a deeply religious man, brought his wife Sarah and their 2-year-old daughter Sophia aboard for the transatlantic journey. However, before the Mary Celeste even left the harbor, tragedy struck. Captain Winchester fell ill and died suddenly. His death, though attributed to natural causes, cast a pall over the Mary Celeste, reawakening whispers of the ship's strange and unsettling history. On November 7, 1872, with a cargo hold laden with 1,701 barrels of commercial alcohol bound for Genoa, Italy, the Mary Celeste set sail from New York Harbor. The weather was fair, the winds favorable, and the spirits of the crew high as they embarked on their fateful journey across the Atlantic. Captain Briggs, a meticulous record-keeper, diligently updated the ship's logbook, noting the weather conditions, their position, and the ship's progress. Meanwhile, life aboard the Mary Celeste continued as normally as possible. Little Sophia, oblivious to the mysteries that lay ahead, found joy in the simple pleasures of life aboard the ship. Captain Briggs commanded the Mary Celeste with a seasoned crew, including First Mate Albert Richardson and 4 experienced seamen. Their cargo, 1,701 barrels of commercial alcohol, was destined for the Italian wine market. The nature of their cargo, highly flammable and potentially volatile, would later fuel speculation and contribute to the enduring mystery surrounding the Mary Celeste's abandonment. The Mary Celeste embarked on her transatlantic voyage with the promise of fair winds and calm seas. Captain Briggs ensured the ship and her precious cargo were in order. Life aboard the Mary Celeste fell into a familiar rhythm, dictated by the sun, the wind, and the vast expanse of the ocean. Sarah Briggs documented their journey in letters and journal entries, capturing the mundane details of life at sea. Little Sophia's laughter echoed across the wooden decks, a reminder of the fragile nature of life and the unpredictable whims of fate. As the Mary Celeste sailed further into the Atlantic, the tranquil seas gave way to unpredictable squalls and choppy waters. The winds shifted with a suddenness that made even the most experienced sailors uneasy. Captain Briggs, his brow furrowed with concern, consulted his charts and instruments, carefully monitoring the changing weather patterns. A sense of unease settled over the ship, a palpable tension that hung in the air. Sarah Briggs, her cheerful demeanor replaced by growing anxiety, sought solace in her faith and the company of her young daughter. On December 5, 1872, the Dei Gratia encountered a sight that would forever alter the course of maritime history. Captain David Morehouse, his spyglass trained on the horizon, spotted a vessel sailing erratically. As the Dei Gratia drew closer, Captain Morehouse recognized the vessel as the Mary Celeste. The eerie silence emanating from the vessel sent chills down the spines of the Dei Gratia's crew. Captain Morehouse ordered his crew to approach the Mary Celeste with caution. He dispatched his first mate, Oliver DeVoe, along with a small boarding party to investigate the situation. Upon boarding the Mary Celeste, the crew of the Dei Gratia were greeted by an unsettling silence. The ship, though slightly disheveled, appeared to be seaworthy. Her cargo of alcohol remained largely intact, and there was no visible damage to suggest a pirate attack or a violent struggle. The ship's logbook, a meticulous record of the voyage kept by Captain Briggs, offered no explanation for the crew's disappearance. The final entry, dated November 24th, ended abruptly, mid-sentence, deepening the mystery surrounding the Mary Celeste. A thorough search of the Mary Celeste revealed a scene both perplexing and unsettling. The ship's lifeboat was missing, suggesting the crew had abandoned ship deliberately, yet personal belongings, navigational instruments, and even a half-eaten meal remained undisturbed. The galley, stocked with provisions, hinted at a journey interrupted. Sarah Briggs's writing desk stood open, her journal and writing materials laid out as if she had been interrupted mid-thought. The eerie stillness of the Mary Celeste amplified the sense of the uncanny, standing as a ghostly reminder of the unpredictable nature of the sea and the mysteries that lie hidden beneath its waves. The Dei Gratia's crew investigates. First mate Oliver DeVoe led the boarding party onto the Mary Celeste with trepidation and curiosity. An eerie silence hung in the air, broken only by creaking timbers and lapping waves. The sails were askew, and the ship's wheel spun idly. The crew fanned out, their footsteps echoing as they investigated. They found the cargo largely undisturbed, ruling out piracy. They inspected the rigging and lifeboats for damage. The Mary Celeste remained a silent, enigmatic witness to its fate. As the crew of the Dei Gratia delved deeper into the Mary Celeste, they uncovered a series of perplexing clues. In the galley, they found a half-eaten meal, suggesting the crew had departed suddenly. In the crew's quarters, personal belongings lay strewn about, adding to the sense of a hurried evacuation. In Captain Briggs's cabin, the crew found further evidence of a hasty but deliberate departure. One of the most perplexing aspects of the Mary Celeste mystery was the missing lifeboat. The ship was equipped with a single lifeboat, large enough to carry the entire crew, yet it was gone, suggesting the crew had used it to escape the vessel. However, the davits, the mechanisms used to lower the lifeboat, were undamaged, indicating the boat had been lowered carefully and deliberately, rather than in a panicked rush. The discovery of the missing lifeboat raised more questions than it answered. Why would the crew abandon a seemingly seaworthy vessel, especially one carrying a valuable cargo? Had they encountered a sudden and unforeseen danger that forced them to flee? Or was there a more calculated reason for their departure? Something that drove them to abandon the Mary Celeste and seek their fate on the open sea? Theories abound, ranging from plausible explanations to more outlandish speculations. Some experts believe the crew may have panicked, fearing the cargo of alcohol had become unstable and posed a threat of explosion. Others speculate they may have encountered a waterspout or a rogue wave that threatened to capsize the vessel, forcing them to make a desperate escape. The Mary Celeste's abandonment sparked a wave of speculation and intrigue that captivated the public's imagination and fueled countless theories attempting to explain the ship's eerie fate. Newspapers published sensationalized accounts, often embellishing the facts and offering outlandish explanations, from sea monsters and giant squid to piracy, mutiny, and even alien abduction. One of the more plausible theories suggested the crew may have abandoned ship after mistaking a natural phenomenon for an imminent threat. Some experts believe a sudden and violent waterspout, a whirling column of water and air, may have struck the Mary Celeste, causing minor damage and creating the impression that the ship was sinking. In their panic, the crew may have hastily launched the lifeboat, hoping to ride out the storm at a safe distance. Another theory proposed that the crew may have become disoriented or delusional due to the effects of alcohol fumes emanating from the cargo hold. The combination of heat, humidity, and leaking alcohol barrels could have created a toxic environment below deck, leading to hallucinations, irrational behavior, and ultimately, a panicked decision to abandon ship. Despite numerous investigations, official inquiries, and countless theories, the mystery of the Mary Celeste remains unsolved. The ship's eerie abandonment, the missing crew, and the lack of a definitive explanation continue to fascinate and intrigue, ensuring the Mary Celeste's place in maritime history as the ultimate ghost ship. The Mary Celeste stands as a testament to the vastness and unpredictable nature of the sea, a realm where even the most experienced sailors can fall victim to forces beyond their control. Her story serves as a reminder that the ocean holds countless secrets, many of which may never be fully understood or explained. The Mary Celeste's legacy extends far beyond the realm of maritime history. Her story has inspired countless books, films, songs, and works of art, each offering its own interpretation of the events that transpired aboard the ill-fated vessel. The ship's name has become synonymous with unexplained disappearances and maritime mysteries, ensuring that the Mary Celeste will continue to sail the seas of our imaginations for generations to come. The silence of the Mary Celeste, her secrets locked within her wooden hull, invited speculation of the most unsettling kind. Whispers of mutiny and madness spread through port cities and taverns. Could the crew, driven by greed or terror, have turned on each other? Theories of mutiny painted a grim picture of life aboard the Mary Celeste. Some speculated that the cargo of alcohol may have played a role. Others whispered of madness, driven by isolation and fear. While whispers of human darkness swirled around the Mary Celeste, others sought explanations in the raw power and unpredictable nature of the sea itself. The Atlantic, a vast and unforgiving mistress, had swallowed countless ships and claimed the lives of even the most seasoned sailors. Could a sudden and catastrophic event, a freak wave, a waterspout, or an underwater earthquake, have overtaken the Mary Celeste, leaving behind only an eerie silence? Theories involving rogue waves, towering walls of water that could appear without warning, captured the imagination and fueled nightmares. These monstrous waves, capable of capsizing even the largest vessels, were more than just maritime myths. They were documented phenomena, albeit rare and unpredictable, that could explain the sudden and complete disappearance of a ship and her crew. Other theories focused on the possibility of underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions, events that could trigger massive waves, tsunamis, or sudden shifts in the seabed, creating whirlpools or currents strong enough to pull a ship under. These natural disasters, often leaving little surface evidence, could explain the lack of debris or wreckage from the Mary Celeste. Into the realm of speculation, sea monsters, and other maritime myths. The vastness of the ocean, its depths, still largely unexplored in the 19th century, provided fertile ground for fantastical explanations. Sea monsters, creatures of myth and legend, lurked in the shadows of the deep, their existence whispered by sailors and feared by landlubbers. Could a colossal squid, a giant octopus, or some other unknown denizen of the deep have attacked the Mary Celeste, dragging her crew into the abyss? Stories of sea monsters, often exaggerated tales passed down through generations of sailors, captured the public's imagination and offered a tantalizing, albeit unlikely, explanation for the Mary Celeste's fate. Some pointed to the ship's undamaged condition as evidence of a creature of immense size and strength, capable of overpowering the crew without leaving significant marks on the vessel itself. Other fantastical theories ventured into the realm of the paranormal, suggesting the Mary Celeste had fallen victim to a supernatural force, a ghost ship, or a sea serpent, creatures of myth and legend with the power to vanish without a trace. These explanations, though lacking scientific evidence, reflected the deep-seated fears and superstitions that surrounded the sea and its mysteries. A chemical conundrum, the alcohol cargo theory. As scientific inquiry gained traction, some investigators turned their attention to the Mary Celeste's cargo, 1,701 barrels of commercial alcohol. Could this volatile and potentially dangerous substance hold the key to the ship's abandonment? Theories emerged suggesting the cargo had become unstable, leaking fumes that poisoned the crew or creating an explosive risk that forced them to flee. One theory proposed that the alcohol barrels, improperly sealed or damaged during the voyage, had leaked fumes into the hold, creating a toxic environment that incapacitated the crew. Exposure to high concentrations of alcohol vapors could lead to dizziness, confusion, hallucinations, and even unconsciousness, potentially explaining the crew's disorientation and their apparent decision to abandon ship. Another theory suggested that the crew, fearing an explosion caused by leaking alcohol fumes igniting, may have hastily abandoned ship, believing their chances of survival were greater in the open lifeboat than aboard the potentially volatile vessel. This theory, though plausible, failed to explain why the crew would have left behind their navigational instruments and essential supplies. A legacy of enigma, the enduring allure of the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste, her story a tapestry woven from fact and speculation, continues to captivate and intrigue, her ghostly presence a reminder of the enduring power of mystery. Despite countless theories ranging from the plausible to the fantastical, the truth behind her abandonment remains elusive, lost to the depths of time and the vastness of the sea. The Mary Celeste story, passed down through generations, has transcended the realm of maritime history, evolving into a cultural touchstone, a symbol of the unknown, and a testament to the enduring power of the human imagination. Her name has become synonymous with unexplained disappearances, her fate a source of endless fascination for writers, artists, and those who seek answers in the face of the inexplicable. The Mary Celeste, forever frozen in time, her sails billowing in the winds of speculation, stands as a reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Her story, a testament to the unpredictable nature of the sea and the depths of human curiosity, will continue to haunt our collective imagination, a ghostly echo in the vast and unforgiving expanse of the ocean. The Mary Celeste, a ship seemingly untouched by time yet forever marked by its abrupt abandonment, remains a haunting enigma. Despite over a century of investigation and speculation, her secrets remain locked in the heart of a mystery as deep and impenetrable as the ocean itself. Did her crew, facing unforeseen peril, make a desperate bid for survival aboard a tiny lifeboat? The Mary Celeste, like a ghost ship emerging from the fog of time, continues to captivate our imaginations, reminding us that some mysteries may never be fully solved. Unveiling more untold tales, an invitation to explore. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of a maritime enigma. The Mary Celeste story, a tale woven from fact, speculation, and the enduring power of the human imagination, continues to fascinate and intrigue. We may never know for certain what became of Captain Briggs, his family, and his crew, but their story serves as a reminder of the sea's enduring mystery and the countless tales hidden beneath its waves. If you've enjoyed this glimpse into the past, be sure to like this video and subscribe to Untold Past for more captivating explorations of history's most intriguing mysteries. And don't forget to ring the bell to stay notified about our latest releases. Join us as we delve into the archives, uncover forgotten tales, and shed light on the mysteries that have shaped our world. Until next time, keep exploring the shadows of the past, for you never know what secrets you might uncover.